What is good, YouTube? It's your boy YB back at it with another video today. Y'all know what time it is. It's Sunday. It's Sunday, y'all. And when regular people just treat it as a regular day, you know what we do? It's motivation day for us. For y'all who's new to the series, new to the channel, this is the series where we react to some motivational, some educational things to get us ready for the next week coming up. We like to tackle our week with a head of steam. So that's what we're doing here today, y'all. Today we got Elon Musk, the world's newest, richest man in the world. Isn't that kind of crazy how, like, somebody else now is the richest person? Like, Jeff Bezos was always this huge entity of money. But now somebody's took his place, and I never even thought that would have been slightly possible, but Elon Musk is doing his thing. Tesla, SpaceX, they going up. And we're going to react to the newest, richest man in the world, see some motivation, see what he got to say from us, and we're just going to hop right into the video, y'all. If you guys are new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, share this kind of stuff. If you know anybody in your family, any friends, say your brother, your sister, your mother, your auntie, your titi, anything you got, show them what's up. Everybody's going to need a little motivation going into 2021. We do it every single week, every single Sunday. And share it up, y'all. Oh, and can we just mention how Elon Musk found out he was the newest, richest man in the world, and literally a couple moments afterwards, he posted a tweet talking about, oh, that's cool, let's get right back to work. Isn't that kind of cool, like a cool mentality, man? Like, you would think, like, once you're the richest man in the world, that's the time to relax or just maybe celebrate a little bit, but nah, man, he thinking otherwise. Cool mentality, freaking fire stuff. And yeah, we're just gonna hop right into it. I just wanted to mention that. We got Working Every Hour Elon Musk motivational video. The channel that posted this video is Chispa Motivation. Funny name. I think we reacted to one of their videos on that channel. Pretty cool stuff that they got. I'm gonna leave a link down below if you guys want to see the whole video yourself without me, making pauses or whatnot. And we're just gonna hop right into it after we get rid of this damn advertisement.
Are you an entrepreneur?
Are you an entrepreneur?
Then keep watching.
Then keep watching. He said it, not me. Yeah, let's get right into it.
When I was young, I didn't really know what I was going to do when I got older. People kept asking me, but then eventually I thought that the idea of inventing things would be really cool. And
it would be really cool.
The reason I thought that was because I read a quote from Arthur C. Clarke, which said that a sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, and that's really true. If you go back, say 300 years, the things that we take for granted today you'd be burned at the stake for.
That's true.
Being able to fly, being able to see over long distances, being able to communicate, and having access to all the world's information instantly from almost anywhere on the earth. This is stuff that really would be magic, would be considered magic in times past. In fact,
it's true. It's very easy to take for granted all the stuff that we have right now. If we look back at the internet, something that seems such a simple concept, something that everybody should have, 20, 30 years ago, that was like a luxury, if even a thing. I don't even think that was around 30 years ago. It kind of is a little of a humbling moment, and take for granted everything that we got, because not many, like, we could have been born 40, 50 years ago and had none of the access to the things that we have. I like to think that sometimes I'm extremely lucky to be born in an era of, all this advanced technology, all this, internet, the guidance, online, the online stuff in general is just a privilege to have. But if you kind of think about it, I think people 50 years ago were thinking the same way. Like, I'm sure people in the 1950s were really glad that they were born in that period of time when they had so-and-so invention at that period of time that they didn't have back in, like, the 1900s, if you get what I'm saying. And I'm sure in 50 years, 60 years, the people that are around my age at that time are going to look back and be like, damn, thank God I was born, in 2050, 2060 instead of 2001. You get what I'm saying? I guess it's a matter of, like, perspective and stuff like that. Every generation probably has it.
I think it actually goes beyond that, because there are many things that we take for granted today that weren't even imagined in times past, that weren't even in the realm of magic. So it actually goes beyond that. So I thought, well, if I can do some of those things, basically, if I can advance technology, then that's like magic, and that would be really cool.
And
the I also had sort of a slight existential crisis because I was trying to figure out what does it all mean? Like, what's the purpose of things? And I came to the conclusion that if we can advance the knowledge of the world, if we can do things that expand the scope and scale of consciousness, then we're better able to ask the right questions and become more enlightened, and that's really the only way forward. I think about what technology solution is necessary in order to achieve the particular goal, and then try to make as much progress in that direction as possible. I think being a multi-planet species and being out there among the stars is important for the long-term survival of humanity. But then the part that I find personally most motivating is that it creates a sense of adventure, and it makes people excited about the future. If you consider two futures, one where we are forever confined to Earth until eventually something terrible happens, or another future where we are out there on many planets, maybe even going beyond the solar system, I think that second version is incredibly exciting and inspiring, and there need to be reasons to get up in the morning, you know?
That's kind of interesting. I'm one of those people that enjoy thinking about, like, you know, the universe and planets outside of, you know, the Earth and stuff like that, and just understanding, like, how the universe works, and it's understanding that we're gonna need to, you know, leave the Earth eventually. That's kind of interesting how I'm guessing this is the mentality he had for when he started SpaceX. For those of you guys who don't know what SpaceX is as a company, that's Elon Musk's second company that he runs, and basically the main goal is to colonize another planet. And I believe Mars is the planet they're working on hard to, you know, try to colonize. I think they're planning on sending people over there soon. I don't know how soon, but I'm sure. I think I read something within the next 5 to 10 years they want to do something along that lines. But that's kind of cool how he uses the mentality of furthering the human race and furthering the knowledge of the human race to keep him motivated every single day. Like it seems to me that, like, he enjoys the idea of pushing humanity to something that is greater than just being confined to the Earth. And that's kind of like a cool little, you know, perspective or thing to look at it, because if you think about it in, like, smaller terms, you can kind of relate that to, like, an individual, like, you know, pushing to live or to experience things outside of your neighborhood or your state or your country. If you want to make, I know I'm stretching a little bit, but, like, you can kind of make that little analogy or that comparison right there. You know, it must be motivating. For me, it's motivating to one day want to travel to, you know, Asia or China or Japan, all these cool countries that I've never been before. That's motivation enough for me to get up every day and do the things that I want to do, and to achieve the things that I want to achieve, because those are my end goals. Those are things that I want to see. I like to explore, and I'm sure that's the same mentality he had when he was younger. He wanted to explore things that weren't comfortable to him, things that were beyond his imagination. And he's thinking a lot more bigger than I am. He's thinking about, you know, interstellar travel. I'm just thinking about going to Japan or something like that. But it's kind of the same mentality.
Life can't just be about solving problems. Otherwise, what's the point? It's got to be things that people find inspiring and make life worth living.
When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. That's very true, man. Importance and things that you find of value will always push you to do more things. That's why when people tell me, oh, they didn't have time for something, or they didn't, like, mostly when they didn't have time for something, it's like, no, you have time. You just didn't see the importance in doing it. Because I know damn well if something is really important to you, you're gonna find the time to do it. Or if, for example, somebody would tell me, oh, my fault, I haven't, you know, spoken to you or seen you in a while, it's because I've been really busy. Well, you could be really busy, but I think 9 times out of 10 people are just, it's not in their you know, importance. It doesn't have high value to them. And when something has high value, you make things happen, I think. If something is really important to you, you make things happen. And it's just completely true. You know, if you guys are ever thinking about, oh, can you do something, or is it gonna work out, then it might not be as important to you than you think. Or you just might not have the right mentality to think like that, which is why, you know, you're here watching these motivational videos. Leave a like.
when my brother and I were starting our first company, instead of getting an apartment, we just rented a small office and we slept on the couch.
Wow.
And we showered at the YMCA, and we're so hot up we had one computer, so the website was up during the day, and I was coding at night.
Wow.
7 days a week, all the time. And I sort of briefly had a girlfriend in that period, and in order to be with me, she had to sleep in the office.
Wow.
So work hard, like, I mean, every waking hour. That's the thing I would.
That's crazy. A perfect example for somebody. He rented an office and slept in on the damn couch, yeah, on the couch. You cannot say that that is a perfect example for me that anyone can do anything they set out to do. Like, just think about that. He rented an office, slept on the couch in that office, coded during the night, and worked on his business during the day. 7 hours a week, he says. That is just proof that if you work hard enough and if you devote so much time and effort into something that you really, really want to do, something that you find importance to, you will always win. You will get what you want done as long as you continue to put as much effort in that. This is why I hold myself accountable. In 40 years, if I am not where I want to be from right now to then, I will hold myself accountable. That's on me. That's my fault because I know it's possible. I strongly believe that any human can achieve anything they want to do. Anything they want to do, as long as they put their damn mind to it and they're willing to make the sacrifices necessary to do the things that they want. Man, on the couch, bro. How many of y'all are willing to sleep on a couch in an office for God knows how long he did that to start your own business? It's crazy, man. It's how much you want it.
Particularly if you're starting a company. A natural human tendency is wishful thinking.
So this is about SpaceX mostly.
To say, well, what's the difference between really believing in your ideals and sticking to them versus pursuing some unrealistic dream that doesn't actually have merit? And
I hate the word realistic so much, yeah. I just hate it, man. I hate that word, man. Realistic is so subjective. So subjective.
Difficult thing to tell you. Can you tell the difference between those two things?
Right.
You know, so you need to be sort of very rigorous in your self-analysis. I think certainly extremely tenacious.
Oh, he had 60
work
minutes.
like hell. I mean, you just have to put in, 80 to 100 hour weeks every week. All those things improve the odds of success.
Or how do you think about making a decision when everyone tells you this is a crazy idea? Or where do you get the internal strength to do that?
Well, first of all, I'd say I actually think I feel fear quite strongly. So it's not as though I just have the absence of fear. I feel it quite strongly. But there are just times when something is important enough, you believe in it enough that you do it in spite of fear. People should think, well, I feel fear about this and therefore I shouldn't do it. It's normal to feel fear.
So you just feel it and let the importance of it drive you to do it anyway.
If you just accept the probabilities, then that diminishes fear. Drive overrides fear.
If you accept the possibilities, that diminishes fear. It's a little something to think about. If you accept the possibilities, then it diminishes the fear. Interesting.
It's about believing in the future and thinking that the future will be better than the past. And I can't think of anything more exciting than going out there and being among the stars.
I love that so much. I find that so cool, you guys. Like interstellar travel and like space and the universe. I find that so damn cool. Yeah, it is Mars. Okay. So if y'all didn't see, that was like Mars right there, the planet. So yeah, that's what they're trying to do with SpaceX. They're trying to colonize Mars for the future humans to maybe one day eventually live on it. But that is the end of the video. It's a pretty short video, only 5 minutes. I just felt like it was really, really necessary to get a little bit of motivation in there for the week. Always important to get your little, thing on, to watch some videos, to do something to develop your mind every single week, every single day, hopefully. But yeah, this is really, really cool. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. So I thought it was cool to watch a little video on him, his mentality. He talked about some of the things that he did
before he became this extremely wealthy person, sleeping on a couch in your office, working 7 days a week, working overnight and everything, man. It's just a true testament of if you work really, really hard and you sacrifice, you can achieve great things. And I just am in awe. I never knew that about him. I want to read into more of his story now. I want to see exactly, what kind of struggles or situations he was in when he was starting out. But, seeing where he's at, obviously everything worked out eventually. So, that is the end of that, y'all.
So yeah, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys got something out of it. I hope you guys enjoyed the concept of, really, really pushing yourselves and being able to achieve anything you want if you just sacrifice. That's what I think the main message behind it. One, if you achieve and if you work hard and sacrifice the things that you want to do, you will achieve everything that you can. As long as you have passion and feel that it has importance in your life, you will give it as much as attention as it needs for it to succeed. And I think the next little tidbit lesson of it was to think greater than how you're thinking, because Elon Musk was thinking outside of his home planet. He was thinking outside of crazy things. And it's just to prove and to say that, like, no matter how crazy of your dream that you have, go for it and tackle it no matter what you want to do and do the things that you need. Planning to colonize Mars. Isn't that something crazy? Isn't that something crazy? I have a video idea coming up talking about kind of like the similar like thing about it, because I really do enjoy talking about like space and like the human race and everything like that. I kind of find that very interesting. So I have a video idea coming up about it. We're gonna see how it goes. Most likely comes out next week or two. We'll see how that happens. But yeah, man, that's super interesting stuff. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed everything that this video had to offer. If you guys found any value, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below your thoughts on the video, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Happy Sunday. I tackled this week really strong. I want y'all to punch that. Ooh, hey. Yeah, I gotta punch that week and do y'all thing. So I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.